Hello, how's it going? Tainro here, and welcome back to another Minecraft 1.20 survival episode. Today I'm out here by the ocean because I have a big project in mind. If you remember last episode, we went down to the nether, excuse me, rain. We went down to the nether to get some blaze rods and ender pearls to make some eyes of ender. And I'm feeling really close to fighting the ender dragon, but I want to get all of my diamond gear upgraded using the librarians and their enchanted books. However, I do not have enough levels to get all of those combined in an anvil. And I got a really good idea from Kirsten O 1830 to just build an XP farm up in the sky where the mobs can fall down, they'll drop down to half a heart, and I can smack them and gain their XP. And the best place I can think to put that will be out in the ocean over there, because I'm going to be using cobble, so it won't be the prettiest build, but it'll be really efficient. So now I just need to gather up a bunch of cobblestone and head way out into the ocean to find a good spot to start building. And by a lot of cobble, I mean almost 5,000 pieces. That's about 78 stacks, because I want this mob farm to be about 10 stories tall, so it's pretty large. Oh, well, better get digging. About 3 hours, 4 tunnels, and 1 diamond pickaxe later, we got all our cobblestone. And after some research and a little bit of testing in my creative world, looks like 10 floors of this basic mob dropper or grinder kind of farm is not quite gonna work, mainly because after 32 blocks away from me, mobs will no longer walk around, and therefore they will not walk off the edge. And I don't really want to use redstone and water to push them all off right now, so we're gonna stick with this basic dropper, maybe do about 2 or 3 floors and see how that works out. And I'm thinking somewhere out here in the middle of the ocean where I can't actually see my base is gonna be a perfect spot to start doing that. So let's go build a pillar to build this farm. And mobs can spawn about 128 blocks away from you, so I'm gonna go way up in the sky, that way the underwater caves are not an issue for me. That should do the trick. That is quite a vantage point, look at that, that's crazy. Well, now I'm gonna go grab a bunch of ladders, ooh, or maybe a water bucket, and then I can get this thing built. Whee! Oh, this is a long way down. There we have it. Looks like it's working already. This is wonderful. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Of course, a sword makes it a little bit easier because then it's got the sweeping across it. But this is pretty good. I love this. I think I'm going to set up some hoppers right here. That way I always get all the drops. Okay, we've got our hoppers and chests. Now we just need to go set out back for the farm. It's just far enough away that you can't see it. I love it. And then right as I get off the land, you can start to see it come into view. This is magnificent. You can see I have the torches up on top to keep it mob proof up there. And then a nice little water bubble column right in here. I should get some signs here to block it off, but that's okay. We just swim all the way up. The beautiful thing about water columns is no matter how tall they are, you always have air from the bubbles. And here we are. Alright, let's get this whole thing all situated. We're gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna throw these hoppers in my offhand. I'm gonna go one at a time. Oh, this is scary. Oh gosh. Okay, right there. Okay. Right there. Oh. Right there. Oh, this is terrifying. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we should still be able to punch them. Yep. Perfect. I get the experience, and all of the goodies go in the chest. Now this should be able to provide me with all of the levels, oh my goodness, that I will need to be able to fully level up all of my gear the way that I want to. And I think what I'll actually do is bring an anvil up here and go ahead and go buy all those books from the villagers and bring them up this way. That way I can just get levels, enchant. Get levels, enchant. Let's go get some books. Whee! Oh, that's always fun. So I've been doing a little bit of math, and to get all of the enchanted books that I want, I'll need 46 total books and about 14 stacks of emeralds. I think it's 884 exactly is what I should need. And I'm almost there, so I'm gonna go get a few more emeralds from our farmers, get a few more supplies for the books, and we will be on our way. Books and emeralds acquired. Now for the enchanted ones. Thank you for your services. And these should be the last 3 books that we need to finish off our collection. And also, I forgot I already had a lot of enchanted books from whenever I locked in all these trades, so I was able to save a whole bunch of emeralds that way. Now I just gotta get all these books way over in the sky. Should be able to get this all done in about 2 trips or so. Actually, I forgot I had a boat with a chest, so I think I can get, yeah, I can do everything in 1 trip. Let's go to the mob farm. And now that we're up here, I'm going to go ahead and place down a grindstone so I can clear off the enchantments that I already have, and a few anvils to get this whole party started. Throw all these books in here, and now it's just a process of combining all the different books together per tool and then putting it together with that tool, or armor, to get the desired outcome. For example, on my helmet, I'm going to want to put Mending, Unbreaking 3, Aqua Affinity, Protection 4, Respiration 3, and Thorns 3 all on that one piece. And instead of adding each book onto that helmet, I'm going to combine all the books together first, and then have one big powerful book that will then be put on the helmet, just because it costs a whole lot less levels. So let's go try that. Holy loud, these guys are obnoxious. Wow. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's see. The best way to do that is going to be to combine 2 different books and see what the cost is. So Mending plus Unbreaking 3 is 3. Let's see what else we can get. Ooh, that one's 2. That's going to be pretty cheap. That'll probably be our cheapest one. Yep, everything else is more expensive, so we're going to go with that 2. There we go. Take that book out and put another one in. Now we've got Mending and Aqua Affinity. Let's add, let's see, that one's 5, 7, 4, 13. So we're gonna go with the 4, put that on there, and now we've got 3. You guys are far too loud. Let's bump you down just a little bit. Okay, that's a little more manageable. Now we've got 7, 9, and 15. Okay, we're gonna go the 7 route. Beautiful. Now we've got 13 or 19. Let's go 13, which leaves us with 27. It's a little bit expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than if you would have put it all on the helmet one at a time. And now if we take that helmet, we're going to run it through our grindstone to go ahead and get rid of this protection 2. Let's throw that in there with the book. Oh, maybe I did that wrong. Hang on a second. Yeah, I did that way wrong. Enchanting can be a little bit confusing, but I think I've figured it out now. I'm still a little bit confused, so instead of explaining the whole thing, I'm gonna leave a link to a video from mysticat down in the description below. That video goes over all the details you'll need to figure out what I'm gonna be doing here. And to try that again, I need to go buy a few more books. I'll be right back. It's a good thing I've got those extra emeralds. Okay, there we go. Now we have our 6 books back. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, now using the method from mysticat, we want everything to go through the anvil as few times as possible. So I'm going to start off with 2 books and find the cheapest. I already know 2 is going to be the cheapest, so let's start with that. Now I'm going to leave that book alone and make another set of 2. Let's try these 2. That's 4. Flip that around. We got 3. Okay, can we get another 2? Looks like 3 is our cheapest. So let's make another 3. Now I've only got 1 level, so let's get a few more levels from this. Oh, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Okay, back to the anvil. If I understood this correctly, I want to have 1 book left over that has not gone through the anvil at all. And everything looks like 6 is our cheapest. So I'm going to take that, combine it with another one of these books. Let's see, so far we have 9 and 15. So 9 is our cheapest. Let's get some more levels. We've got that 9 now, and then we just need 19. So let's get a few more. And there's 19. So we'll combine these last 2 books. And now if we throw that helmet in the book, oh no. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Well, I definitely got a cheaper book that time, but it's still too expensive to combine with my helmet. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. I have all my books, and I watched a video from enbentz games, so hopefully he's got me all squared away. I'm gonna link his video down below as well. It goes over how to get all 6 enchantments onto a helmet. Fingers crossed that it still works. Alright, let's give this a shot. Okay, moment of truth. This is our old book here. This is our new helmet with a few enchantments already on it and a new book. Let's see what we've got going on. Yes, that was it. Okay, now I just need to get a few more levels. So that video by mysticat is still accurate. I think I just understood it a little bit poorly, so it still has some good information if you want to check that out. And the video from enbentz goes over specifically how to make the exact helmet that I was looking to make. Looks like a lot of experience keeps getting trapped in these hoppers. So let's add a few carpet. That should do the trick. Get out the way. Perfect. Okay, 15 levels, here we go. Yes! That's it. And actually, now that we have mending on something, we should be able to get this back up to maximum. Let's see, we have 209 durability remaining. If we smack a couple of bad guys, we now have 239, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. And now we have a fully repaired diamond helmet. It's marvelous. Well, now I'm gonna follow that same procedure to try to get all of my other enchanted books right over here onto my other tools and weapons and armor. I'm gonna start off by running everything through a grindstone to get it all back to default. There we go. Now just one piece at a time. There's our chest plate done, as well as our leggings. And our boots. Now I've just got my bow, sword, and tools. Here we go, this is gonna be it, our sword with looting, and now we have fully enchanted diamond gear. This is beautiful. or at least fully enchanted as far as what I'm looking for. Like, I don't really need sharpness on my axe, just isn't really what I need. But now, all of these things have mending, aside from the infinity bow. So, I can go ahead and use these levels now to go ahead and repair all of these tools. That's our sword done. Now I can put the rest of these things in my offhand and get some experience for those items. That's our fortune pickaxe done, and our silk touch one. Now our shovel is complete, and finally the axe. Look at how amazing this all looks. I now have all of my diamond gear in perfect condition, and all the meanwhile we've been collecting some amazing drops right here. This is gonna be amazing. But for now I have one more task that I'd like to do before I go off and finish this episode, because the next episode, the next episode is going to be taking on the Ender Dragon. Yes, we have to go find an end portal in that next episode, as well as take on the dragon. And the one other thing I'd like to do before getting into that is crafting our first Ender chest. Just need a couple more obsidian. Oh, how I love efficiency. We'll grab one of our Eye of Ender from in here. And finally, we can craft our very first Ender chest. Oh, that feels amazing. I'll go ahead and grab those Eye of Ender, and that should be everything. I've got plenty of food for the journey to find the stronghold. My gear's all in perfect condition, and all of my tools and weapons are ready for battle. Next episode will be scary. It'll actually be the first time that I've taken on a dragon in a single player world. So I really hope to see you there. For now, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a bunch of chores and getting things ready for the next adventure, but I appreciate you hanging around all the same. If you did enjoy this episode, please do leave a like down below and consider subscribing if you're not already. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you next time.